who that? We that. Can you guys tell that I'm excited? Obviously, because my team, my Las Vegas Raiders, are 2-0 going into week 3. Man, what a time to be a Raiders fan, right? Now, I know a lot of people did not have the Raiders winning this game, but guess what? The Raiders just won, baby. I know I'm coming out with this video just a tad bit later than usual because I actually came back from Vegas not too long ago. So I'm gonna be trying to get this video out as quickly as possible before I start on my next video. But with that being said, I cannot tell you guys how lit it was in Vegas. Raidernation was deep. And if you weren't there, you were missing out because Raidernation was literally all over Vegas. From one end of the strip to the other end of the strip. You see nothing but Raider gear out there. A little bit of Saints fan, but who cares? I got to enjoy this past weekend all in Vegas, got to visit the stadium, got to visit Raider Image, and got to support my Oos Marcus Mariota by purchasing one of his jerseys, which I should have got for free, but you know what? That's besides the point. And on top of that, the Raiders just won, baby, and we sit at 2-0. Let's talk about it.
And you tell them one thing, just win, baby.
Now, first things first, before we start the game, everybody was wondering who was going to be lighting up the torch for the first game in Allegiant Stadium. A lot of people thought Charles Woodson would, or maybe Tim Brown, maybe Marcus Allen, or even Jamarcus Russell. Okay, I was joking with that last one. But who was going to light the torch? As we all came to find out, it was actually Al Davis's wife, Carol Davis. Now, this was a really great sight to see. I have never seen her before. And to see her on national television lighting up the torch for the first time in our brand new stadium in remembrance of Al Davis was just great overall. Now, getting to the game, the Saints were driving down pretty easily on our defense. Kamara was rolling to start the game, and Kamara actually scored the first touchdown in Allegiant Stadium, which I was hoping a Raider would, but you know what? That's not really that important. The Saints did start off pretty hot with the scoreboard being 10-0. The Raiders really had a rocky start, and we really couldn't get anything going on offense. Carr kept getting pressured and sacked throughout this whole game, and it didn't help that Richie Incognito went down early in this game. Our rookie John Simpson would come in to replace Richie Incognito, which our offensive line was already shaky from the start, not having Trent Brown, and now not having Richie Incognito. How is this offensive line going to look? So far, it wasn't really looking good, but I felt like John Simpson was slowly getting used to this offense and started picking up the pace as well as this Raiders offense. Now, with the Saints defensive line neutralizing Josh Jacobs in his running game, which we all knew they would do, the Raiders had no problem turning to Darren Waller, our star tight end, as our primary receiver. We started driving down the field, and with the Josh Jacobs effect, which I heard Nelson Aguilar say this in the mic'd up session. If you guys didn't watch that already, you guys could find it on the Raiders YouTube channel. But the Josh Jacobs effect, which everybody is keen on Josh Jacobs, they left our fullback Alec Ingold wide open for the first ever Raiders touchdown in Allegiant Stadium, drawing up a really great play action play. Everybody thinking that it's going to go to Josh Jacobs, but nope, it's going to Alec Ingold. The Raiders still trailed 10-7 after that play, but the Saints will answer right back, scoring a touchdown to a former Raiders tight end, Jared Cook. I got to give props to Jared Cook. That was a really nice touchdown. But little did the Saints know that DC was only getting started. Carr and his offense drives down the field pretty easily, and Derek Carr finds Zay Jones in the end zone for the first time in his career at the end of the end zone. And shout out to Zay Jones for not forgetting to sanitize his hands after that touchdown, as well as the rest of his teammates. I ain't gonna lie, I believe that was the best and most creative touchdown celebration this week, and I'm not being biased, I promise you that. And just when you thought the Raiders were done, the defense wanted to get in on the action with that Nicholas Morrow interception right before the half. I know Raider Nation was going crazy after that interception, putting us right there to score again, and we do with a Carlson field goal. Not only did we get a chance to tie the ball game up 17-17 after that field goal, we go into halftime with the momentum in our hands. And not only that, coming out of the half, the Raiders get the ball right back. And what did the Raiders do? They drove down the field and started off the second half hot. As Raider fans, you guys know the Raiders have a history of disappearing in the second half. Last year, we had problems doing that, keeping the lead in the second half. But coming out strong in the second half, the Raiders drove down the field. Josh Jacobs went beast mode at the 1-yard line, and the Raiders had the cojones to go for it, 4th and goal. And what did the Raiders do on that 4th down? They used the Josh Jacobs effect, running a play action to Josh Jacobs, which everybody thinks is gonna go to Josh Jacobs, and leaves a wide open Darren Waller for a touchdown, putting the Raiders up 24-17. And this is when the Raiders are starting to get hot. hot. The Saints go 3 and out on the next possession, and the Raiders come back, and we were driving down the field again until Jalen Richard fumbles the ball. Now, this kind of got a lot of Raider fans kind of worried because we had the momentum the whole game, and that could have definitely been a momentum shifter right there. But it's all good because Jalen Richard makes up for it by coming back on the next drive and scoring a touchdown, putting the Raiders up 31-17. The Saints do come back down the field and score with Kamara. Now, Kamara was definitely their only weapon that they had on offense. They really didn't have anybody else rolling. But I do give a lot of props to Kamara because he really carried this team and was the only offensive weapon that they really did have. He had 13 carries for 79 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 9 receptions for 95 yards. Now, after that touchdown, it was 31-24, only a 1-score game. But the Raiders had a chance to drive down the field one last time and put the nail in the coffin with a 54-yard Daniel Carlson field goal. Now, my boy Carlson is a big baller, shot caller. And we ended the game 34-24. Another 30-point game by this Raiders team. And the Raiders are only getting better week by week. Some of the Raiders' notable players for this game, Josh Jacobs, even without a touchdown, had 27 carries for 88 yards. He did not eclipse that 100-yard mark, so the Saints are still holding running backs under 100 yards. But he did tally 3 receptions for 17 yards. Darren Waller, on the other hand, our leading receiver with 12 receptions for 105 yards and 1 touchdown. Rookie Damon Arnett led the team in tackles with 7 total tackles, which is great to see from our young rookie, especially a cornerback that could actually tackle. And Nicholas Morrow with 7 total tackles as well and 1 interception, which really turned the tide around. But all in all, most definitely a great team win right here to make a statement on Monday Night Football to let the rest of the NFL know that the Raiders are here to play. Woo! Now for my neck and my back play of the game. There was a lot of highlights in this game that I could have really went with, but there is one that really got my neck and my back going crazy and really changed the whole momentum of this game. I gotta give it to Nicholas Morrow with that interception right before halftime. I call it gimme that. Roll the clip.
It's coming. Not yet. Here's Breeze, and it's intercepted. It's picked off. Nicholas Morrow for Las Vegas.
I ain't gonna lie. After that play happened, you could tell the whole momentum shifted towards the Raiders side, and we didn't look back. We took the lead, kept the lead, and we kept our foot on the gas pedal, just smacking these Saints. Shout out to Nicholas Morrow for being my neck and my back play of the game. MVP, Now, last but not least, the MVP to the game, if it isn't obvious already, has got to go to my quarterback, Derek Carr. Another safe but great game, going 28 for 38, had 284 yards and 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. He did get sacked 3 times, but it didn't matter. He didn't look phased at all. A lot of people like to say that Derek Carr starts to shake and shiver after he gets sacked, but he did get sacked 3 times in the first half, but dusted it all off and scored 3 total touchdowns in this game. He completed passes to 11 different players, utilizing his whole team, which is great to see from our leader, our quarterback, the captain of this team. Derek Carr bought into this offense and John Gruden. Now, Derek Carr did do something that Tom Brady couldn't do, and that was beat the New Orleans Saints. As you guys know, throughout the whole offseason, a lot of people were criticizing Derek Carr and wondering if he was going to be the quarterback going into Vegas, and a lot of you guys were fucking wrong, and you guys need to put some respect to Derek Carr's name because my boy came out and balled out, and we are sitting pretty at 2-0. Now, who that? We that. But again, shout out to Derek Carr for being this week's MVP of the game. All right, Raider Nation, that is all I have for you guys today. And if there's anything that I missed from this video, drop it down in the comments below. If there's another MVP of the game that you have, let me know. Shout out again to everybody out there that was out in Vegas that showed your boy some love. Now, we do got a tough matchup going into this week in New England, but I ain't gonna doubt my team because I got a lot of confidence. With that being said, Raider Nation, if you guys enjoyed this video, then please smash that thumbs up button. If this is the first time you're watching this video, then hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon button just to notify you guys when I upload more videos just like this one. With that being said, Raider Nation, until the next video, your boy Samoa Raider is yeah.
And you tell them one thing. Just win, baby.